Hello everyone, this is Supersnoopy here, back with another SWTOR Republic discussion video. Today I have for you guys another SWTOR Republic discussion episode, as I just said. So yeah, what we're going to be talking about today is going to be the resolve bar, which is this bar right here when you're PvPing, and how it works and all that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this SWTOR Republic discussion video. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some nice gaming glasses, then check the link down below. No scope of gaming glasses. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the discussion. Alright guys, but that's going to be the discussion for today. So like I said, it's going to be the resolve bar. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is this if you're new to SWTOR Republic? But what this actually is it's a bar that is used to show when you actually are going to be stunned, slash when you actually are getting stunned the most. You will see this bar actually go up, and the more it go up, it'll eventually overload if it's used too much. Say you get stunned like 5 times in a row, then the resolve bar will be full, and then you will be immune to stuns. So basically what it is it's something that shows how long until you become completely immune to stuns, so you don't have to worry about them and whatnot. And also other players can see this when they're actually targeting you. So if you're in the middle of a war zone, for example, and you see that someone's resolve is low and isn't activated, or actually activated, then someone might throw like a cow grenade on you to knock you down and not allow you to do anything. So that's how it basically works, as you can tell. Now, there's a lot of things about the actual resolve bar that some people don't understand or don't really like. Now, what I mean by this is that some people argue that the resolve bar is really stupid, mainly because you can get stunned like 1,000 times and you can't be immune to it after a really long time. Now, I'd say this isn't the case. Now, what I mean is that the less of an actual powerful stun ability, the lesser the resolve that goes up. So say I throw a cow grenade at someone. That obviously isn't going to fill up your resolve bar, not much at all. Clearly you can stun them multiple times. But if you get something, say like a concussive round, then obviously you can tell that that will stun people for a long time. It stuns them for 9 seconds. Only way they can break is from damage. So clearly that's going to make your resolve go up really high, since that is really overpowered right there. And then there's also small things like, you know, where you can knock people back and whatnot. That makes resolve really low, since normally it only slows you down, doesn't really stun you. But yeah, that's mostly what the resolve does. Now, what I think of the system is that it's really useful because it does overall allow you to manage your stuns, not allowed to be like stun lock of the old Republic, which is what some people called it, because the resolve used to be really broken. It never worked, and people could just stun lock you for days, and it was really irritating. But now it seemed like the stun lock is all fixed. But it used to be that you could stun people all the time. Resolve was like no big deal, since it would always mess up. But now that that's fixed, you can clearly tell that the resolve actual bar is useful, but like I said, it can still be annoying at times, because I've had multiple times where I'm PvPing in a war zone, and I'm just playing, and I'm like trying my best to do stuff, but I keep on getting stunned, which is really irritating. But if you can manage to survive or you die, and resolve is just completely like immune to everything, then that's like the good part, because no one can stun you. If you can survive, then you'll be completely safe from everything, and it works really well. And I mean, that's the one problem with resolve that I also see with complaints, is that it takes a really long time to get up when a bunch of people use really low stuns, like the really short stun locks that almost every class gets. Which, like I said, that's really understandable, because if you have a low stun lock, then obviously it's not going to do too much to you. It's just more of a nuisance, since likely a small stun lock isn't going to do much, or actually do too much to you. But yeah, guys, that's just some stuff on stun lock. I'm pretty sure other people in the PvP community can agree that this does happen pretty often, actually, where people will complain about the resolve system. And it's not really a big deal for actual PvE, since the resolve isn't really used for any stun locks, more or less, since obviously NPCs don't really have that ability to stun lock people for no reason. And yeah, so I mean, that's just all about that. And actually, as you can tell in the background of this gameplay right now, on a side note, is that there's new solo dailies, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to start using those for these discussion episodes, since it seems like it works really well. It just allows you to have fun while clearing these flashpoints. Makes it really simple since you likely aren't going to die here. But yeah, I mean, that's just a little side note for upcoming discussion videos. But I mean, the resolve, just to recap, is something that is used in PvP. It's something that is really not noticeable too often, but sometimes it can be. And I mean, back when this game started, I would say that the resolve used to play a humongous role, because either A, the resolve wouldn't work, so that would be no big deal, or it would just set resolve to like the top max just by one stun. But some people did complain that, you know, that was ridiculously OP, which I can admit that that is pretty OP, just one stun, full resolve. But yeah, I feel like they have balanced it out well. I don't think they've balanced it out perfectly, because if they did, then obviously I don't even know what would be perfect for resolve, since I cannot see someone just stunning someone once and then being completely immune, but I can't see someone getting stunned like maybe 1,000 times before they become immune. So that would be pointless. I mean, another thing that I also do notice with the actual resolve system is that no one, or not really no one, but some people don't actually notice it at all or know what it actually does. Some people just think that just by attacking people it just goes up, and that's, you know, resolve, I guess. And I don't even know what some people understand or think what it is, since really resolve is just something that is there to stop you from spamming stuns on people. And that's good, but sometimes it can be irritating. But clearly, I honestly don't know at this point about resolve, how some players don't understand it yet. But clearly, if they don't understand, then they can just go to this little discussion episode right now, just talking about it. Since discussions, like I said, these discussions are just to talk about the game in some aspect of it. Since clearly, that is going to be something that is important, because without the resolve system, I think PvP in this game wouldn't be the same. Because, I mean, like I said, if there was no resolve in this game, then it would likely be just stunning everyone, and then whoever gets the first stun would win the fight. Since clearly, if you stun someone in Star Wars Republic, they normally can't attack you, but you can attack them. So if you can constantly stun someone and attack them and hurt them without they actually having to deal with anything, then honestly, that would be irritating for not only the player, but it would be really OP for whoever's actually pulling the stuns out. But yeah, guys, that is just my view on the resolve system. Can it really be solved ever? Honestly, don't think so, since it is a system that can be used well, but at the same time, it can't. It's just something that is really hard to master. I don't think any time that the devs will actually be able to figure out how to make the resolve system completely balanced. Since, like I said, I like it as it is right now, but there's other players that actually don't like it. But I'm not complaining at this time, since, like I said, the actual resolve isn't too big of a deal right now. I feel like it is pretty balanced, but some people obviously do get irritated when nothing works. Everyone can just be completely stun-free, or they get stunned constantly, since it's not really a game of chance with the resolve, since everything is actually set. So like a cow grenade will do less resolve, and then this will do more, since it helps you a lot. It's just kind of bases it on how well a certain stun is and how much it can do, which is nice about the resolve system as well, since it does do that. It doesn't just say for example, you just get one stun right there. It's not like you're going to be able to have just regular resolve if someone's just using all these rounds that will just make you stay stunned for like 9 seconds. They aren't going to be super low resolve, because if that's how it worked, then everyone would be using them just to stun their opponents for like 60 seconds and stuff, and allow them to cap in, say, like Civil War and other stuff in the actual Star Wars Republic PvP maps in general. Since if that's how it worked, then people would be obviously able to triple cap in all these PvP war zones almost all the time. They'd be able to totally destroy everyone. Since if people actually managed the stuns correctly, then you would be like a force to be reckoned with. And obviously that's not exactly wrong right now. I mean, that still works. Managing stuns still works really well, but just got to be careful about that resolve, since it's something that is not a big deal. It won't cause too much problems when you're doing stuff in the game PvP wise, but it is something that obviously has to be noted, because if you don't focus on it or you never look at it, then you'll be wondering why, when you just waste like a cow grenade and the person's immune, they don't take any damage, or they don't take any damage from it, they just stay completely unstunned, unharmed, and you'll be like, what's going on? And they'll be completely fine. You wasted that ability, and you can't help it for, say, when someone is actually trying to cap the node, and you need one ability just to stop them. So yeah, guys, I guess you could say that's going to be the end of this Star Wars Republic discussion episode. As always, if you guys enjoyed these videos, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe as always. And yeah, obviously I plan on doing more of these videos with this actual little way of just totally attacking the bosses, just doing solo new daily flashpoints, since that seems like it would work really well, since this is a really new thing that has just been added, since it used to be you only could do it with the story. But yeah, I feel like this would be good for discussion, so obviously you can leave that in the comments down below if you want it to happen. But yeah, obviously I think I'm going to end off this episode by actually killing this boss right here. Clearly he is dying really fast, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But yeah, honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Star Wars Republic discussion series. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.